Russia continues to unleash the fury of its hellbirds on key Ukrainian cities. Videos of 4 Russian aircraft being shot down by Ukraine surfaced, including Mi-35 chopper and 3 Russian jets. Ukrainian Air Defense also claimed to have shot down a Russian drone. Ukraine shared several visuals of taking the pilots of these hellbirds captive. All aircraft were shot down in and around the capital city of Kiev. In a few of these videos shared by Ukraine, Ukrainian armed personnel can be heard interrogating the captured Russian pilots. Russia continues to bombard key cities. Videos of Sukhoi aircraft flying over the skies of Irpin, a suburb of Kiev, have also surfaced. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Zelensky claimed that more than 10,000 Russian army troops have been killed in the war till now. It's day 11 of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, but Putin has his eyes set on capturing nuclear plants. Ukraine claims that Russian troops have captured 2 Ukrainian nuclear power plants and is advancing towards a third one. According to President Zelensky, Russians have already captured Chernihiv and the Zaporizhzhia power plant. Attacks continue on Kharkiv as airstrikes damage several buildings in the city. Multiple buildings on fire. Meanwhile, Russian forces opened fire at locals protesting against Kremlin and the occupation of Kremlin in the breakaway Luhansk region. According to Ukraine, multiple people have been wounded as Russian forces opened fire at unarmed protesters. Meanwhile, the battle for the Ukrainian capital has gone ballistic. A video released by Ukraine shows badly damaged buildings after a Russian airstrike in a town 85 kilometers from the capital of Kiev. Russian troops are also headed towards Chernihiv hydroelectric power plant near Kiev. At the same time, thousands of Ukrainians have taken to the streets in Kherson to protest against the Russian invasion. Meanwhile, the next round of talks between Russia and Ukraine is going to be held on Monday, where they are once again going to discuss ceasefire and safe passage for citizens.
Поэтому защищайтесь, иначе она заберет и ваши жизни, и ваши дома. Украина в своих не стреляет. Мы не взрываем жилые дома. И все на Донбассе для нас всегда были и будут украинцами, нашими людьми, нашими гражданами. У Донецку.
Kharkiv has been hit hard and the locals are living in fear. Here's a report where a resident who, in spite of several health issues, is working as a volunteer to save others. Take a look.
У этого волонтера, у Ирины Белецкой, недавно была сделана на сердце операция.
So one of the volunteers, Irina, had a heart operation. So no, it's surgery. Sorry.
У нее должна была быть сейчас вторая операция.
And she should have a second surgery as for right now.
Ей сейчас очень тяжело ходить и дышать. Но она работает волонтером, и у нее нету даже для себя лекарства купить где-то.
Покажи лекарства.
Вот, список лекарств.
Нет, под цвет.
She's now working as a volunteer, even though she can't even properly move or properly even function because of the overall weakness. And that's the list of all the medicine she needs, but she can't get, not just afford.
Не может сейчас принимать лечение, не может лежать в больнице, она ничего не может.
Yes.
Она только ждет, когда это все закончится.
Yeah, so she's just waiting for the work to end, to finish her treatment. Yeah, and today we received one of the parcels,
from Great Britain, our friends from Great Britain.
Yeah, so one of the deliveries from Great Britain, some of the aid for us, supplies, medicine, etc. So basically good to survive in the city.
After his missiles, Putin is also engaging in a war of words. On Saturday, Russia issued a stern warning to third parties not to intervene in the war. On Saturday, the Russian president declared any attempt to impose a no-fly zone over Ukraine would be considered as war against Russia. He's also said that Western sanctions are like a declaration of war. This comes after the Ukrainian president Zelensky condemned NATO for ruling out the no-fly zone. Zelensky has fired at his European allies claiming that all the people who die in Ukraine from now onwards would be because of the West's inaction as well. Zelensky said that the reluctance of NATO countries to intervene had given Russia a green light to continue bombarding Ukraine. Ukraine has been pushing a no-fly zone over its territory, which technically means that it wants its NATO allies to shoot down all unauthorized aircraft from flying over Ukraine. NATO has said a no-fly zone could provoke widespread war in Europe with nuclear-armed Russia.
Сьогодні керівництво Альянсу дало зелене світло для подальшого бомбардування українських міст та сел, відмовившись зробити безпольотну зону. Ви могли закрити небо, але я не знаю, кого ви можете захистити і чи здатні захистити ви свої країни, країни Альянсу.
All right, with that, it's time for a break here. We're getting you more details on that big story in just a bit.